we are discussing on Saturday. There is some technical glitch in my laptop. Okay, so there is some kind of technical glitch, and automatically my laptop was shut down. Okay, and the meeting was ended in between. Of course, offline students knows this one, but online students I'm saying. Okay, so there is some kind of technical glitch, and automatically it was shut down. Auto shutdown. It was done auto shutdown during the regular class when I'm explaining the correlation something. It was automatically shut down. And what happened later means in terms of my hard disk was completely corrupted. Internally there is a short circuit, and my hard disk was completely burned. My hard disk was burned internally, and which I have replaced the hard disk completely. I have removed the old hard disk and I have replaced that one. And after replacing the hard disk, now I have to install everything, OS and everything. So now, so here I have lost the entire data. What are the data we are having in that old hard disk? I have lost the data. I tried to recover that data, and I have tried to get the same hard disk without missing anything. I have tried for all the possibilities. So as we know, in between 2 days are holidays, Sunday and Ramzan. So due to the holidays, I am unable to get the laptop, and today only I have received the laptop in evening hours. Morning also I am not having the laptop with me, evening hours only, and I am unable to upload the notes. Okay, what are the notes is there in the drive? So what are the missing part in the drive is there now? So multiple missing parts will be available in your drive. So I'm going to upload them in the few minutes. Okay, by today night everything will be done. So in the drive, today's class, what are the statistics notes we are going to discuss? That is today's class statistics notes. Okay, along with the task solutions. So already task we have uploaded for descriptive statistics, 2 different tasks we have given. So for those solutions, task solutions, along with the Saturday's test solutions, I mean answers of that, and along with the test results. So these are the things which will be uploaded by end of the day. Everything will be uploaded. Okay, solutions will be uploaded along with the, as some of the students has asked me, sir, could you upload the test task solutions? I told for them, okay, I will upload, but I have unable to upload that due to this reason. Okay, so I'm going to upload the task solutions and test solutions and test results. So finally in the Saturday, what we have covered means nothing we have covered, right? Just 5 minutes only. First initial 5-10 minutes only it was ended. So we are going to continue from the Saturdays where we have ended. That is 5 minutes. In that nothing we have discussed. We have revised the previous one, and we are discussing about the correlation, and suddenly the laptop was shut down. So to be more precise, Saturday there is no class for us. Within 5-10 minutes only the class was ended. So actually there is no class on the Saturday. So no class, no recording, nothing. So we are going to continue from the Friday's class. Whatever we have completed on Friday, from there we are going to continue. So that is Friday's class. What we have discussed on Friday means Friday we have completed covariance. And along with the covariance, we also discussed the covariance matrix. Now within the covariance matrix, what are the diagonal values are there? Diagonal values. So when you are going to get the covariance matrix means when you are having more than 2 columns. When you are having exactly 2 columns, then no need of matrix also. When you are having more than 2 columns, in that case, we are going to use the matrix where the diagonal values, what are the diagonal values are there? Diagonal value represents the variance and other values represents the covariance, and that too it is a symmetrical. It is a symmetrical matrix where diagonal values represents the values, right? Now, so covariance, what are the covariance we have completed? For example, we are having the column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4. Like this 4 columns are there. Okay, first we are going to separate the which columns are continuous. For example, this is a continuous, this is a continuous, this is a continuous, but it is a discrete. So what we are going to do, first we'll separate the three columns which are continuous. How we are going to separate three columns means, we are going to take column 1, column 2, column 3. Like this we are going to separate the three columns. Okay, first we'll separate the three columns which are continuous. Whichever is discrete will not consider, which are continuous will consider, and we'll apply the covariance between them. Now we are going to get automatically the matrix. What is the matrix size will be there means, how many columns you have given here? Three columns. So C1, C2, C3, C1, C2, C3. And first value will be the covariance of C1 and C1, which is nothing but variance of C1 column. Covariance of C1 and C1 is nothing but variance. Followed by, what is the second value will be? Covariance of column 1 and column 2. What is this value will be? C1, C3 covariance. So covariance can be applied at a time on the two columns only. So two columns means one column is C1 column, second column is C3 column. We are going to apply by using the two columns only. We can't apply at a time by considering the three columns. So here it is a covariance of C1 column and along with the C3 column. These are the two columns. So similarly, what is this one? Covariance of C2 comma C1. What is this one? C2 comma C2. What is this one? C2 comma C3. Okay. So C2 C3 comma C1. So these are the covariance values. As one of the student is saying, Krishna Sai Reddy, sir, you have not explained about the covariance matrix. I am explaining now. Here whatever I am explaining is covariance matrix only, right? What is this? Krishna Sai Reddy. Now I have not explained. I am explaining now only. What is this? So just you are considering the three columns. And here the value of C1 and C1 column covariance. C1 and C2, C1, C3, C2, C1, C2, 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 C3. Now let's take an example. Here I am going to take an example. What is that example is? So I am going to import the pandas as PD. PD.data frame, PD.data frame, where in the data frame I am going to give the column dictionary. In the dictionary, first column name is C1 and the values are, I am going to give the values like this: 10, 12, 14, 15, okay, 5. Okay, these are the 5 values. Similarly, C2 is the second column. Okay, for this I am going to give the values as 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. Okay, next I am going to take C3. Column name is C3 and values I am going to give as 10, 7, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so these are the values. Now this is the data frame, where we are having in terms of like this. Okay, this is the DF. I'm going to store this one in the DF is equal to. Okay, is the point is clear? Now I'm going to apply the covariance matrix. I want to apply the covariance matrix means I'm going to select the columns. Which are the columns I want to apply the covariance matrix means I'm going to select here the columns are, first column name is C1, second column name is C2, followed by third column is C3. So these are the columns, okay, C1, C2, C3. And for these three columns, I am applying the COV. Sir, in the given data set, already three columns are there, no sir. Again, we have to write this one. In this example, 3 columns are there and I'm using all the 3 columns. So no need to write also. But for example, assume if this is the case, assume you are having the 4th column like this. Okay, column number 4. Before showing the 4th column, now here, if I apply for these 3 columns covariance, this is the output. If I remove these 3 columns and I'm considering the entire data frame also, same output. There is no difference. With 3 columns also, with the entire data frame also, answer is same. What is DF? What is DF means? This entire data. If I select here 3 columns, what is the answer of this one? Same answer only, na? There is no difference, right? But when you are having here 4th column, I'm going to consider the 4th column like this. This is my 4th column. Inside the 4th column, I'm going to take the values like this. First value is M. Second value is M. Third value is F. Fourth value is M. And fifth value is F. Okay. I'm going to take like this. Now in this case, this answer and this answer is same. Huh? Now in this case, no, right? Now there is a difference now. Now if I apply the DF of COV, what is the answer? It is going to throw the error. Why it will throw the error means, here categorical data is there. For categorical data, how I have to apply the mean? Covariance means some formula. Formula has to be applied only on the numbers. But here categorical data is there. How I can apply the mathematical formula on a text data? So it will throw the error. So in this case, you have to select only the continuous variables. So what are the list of continuous variables in this case? C1, C2, C3, C4. Sorry, C1, C2, C3. So first you have to separate the continuous variables, and for that you have to apply the covariance like this. Now what is the covariance you are going to get miss? So first value, what is this first value? Covariance between the C1 versus C1 means for this column versus that column only one more time. So what is the C1 versus C1? Or let us take like this. Instead of C1, let us add here X. Let us give the name as Y. Let us give the name as Y. And let us give the name as Z. Third column name is Z. And this column name is C. Okay. Here I am going to consider what are the column names? X column, Y column, Z column. Now, when I am applying the first one, covariance of X comma X, what is the formula? Sigma of X minus X bar into again X minus X bar divided by N minus 1, which is nothing but sigma of X minus X bar whole square divided by N minus 1. Next, covariance of X comma Y. This value. What is this value means? Here X value, here Y value. So covariance of X comma Y, that is X minus X bar into Y minus Y bar divided by N minus 1. Now what is this value? Means from this side you are considering X, and from this side what you are considering? Z. That is covariance of X comma Z. That is X minus X bar into Z minus Z bar sigma of divided by N minus 1. Now come to this one. What is this one? What is this value is equal to? That is, this is the correlation between Y comma X. That is Y minus Y bar into X minus X bar. So Y minus Y bar into X minus X bar, and this one is same. Sir, how these both are same, sir? Means very simple. Because first you are going to multiply X minus X bar followed by Y minus Y bar. And if you multiply X minus X bar into Y minus Y bar, or if you multiply Y minus Y bar into X minus X bar also, answer is same. When this one and this one answers are same, automatically the sum also should be the same only, right? Is the point is clear? covariance of x comma y and y comma x. So that is the reason this value will be equal to this value. Covariance of z comma x and x comma z, these two will be the same. These two will be the same, and these two will be the same, and these two will be the same. That is upper triangle matrix, that is above the diagonal values. What is diagonal values means? This is called as diagonal values. These three are called as diagonal values. Above to the diagonal values and below to the diagonal values, whatever you are having will be the symmetrical. Is the point is clear? This is called as covariance matrix. Now, in the covariance matrix, what is the minimum value to what is the maximum value? Range. In the covariance, what is the maximum, minimum to maximum values you will get means from minus infinity to plus infinity. Any number you can get. So here you can see minus 3 is there, 2.7 is there, 15.7 is there, 12.5 is there, like this. Any number from minus infinity to plus infinity, that is going to be the range. Is the point is clear? Everyone? Now, this is a covariance. Covariance will give you the direction. Means as x increases, y increasing or decreasing. Here the sign is there now. This sign will be important. Now, I am going to check the correlation. Okay, as this value increases, that value also increases. With what percent? For example, here 1 is there. 1 was increased to 100. This is x column. X first value is 1. Second value was increased to 100. Now y column, y also here 10 is there. 10 was increased to 1000. Now how many times it was increased? Same number of times it was also increased. Means what is the relation between them is 100% there is a relation. This was increased 100 times, but this was increased only 90 times. 900 you got. Directly proportional or inversely proportional? First tell me. X increases, y increases or decreases? Increases. X increases, y also increases. Means they are directly proportional. X was increased 100 times, but y was increased how many times? 90 times. Now what is the relation between them is 90% only relation. Covariance will tell you the direction. Correlation will tell you the direction along with the strength also. How much they are correlated. How much they are having the relation. Is the point is clear? Now, see here. For example, here two students are there. One student, second student. Two students are there. First student was present on the class 1. Present. Second student present. 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 Third day, both are present. Fourth day, both are absent. Fifth day, again both are absent. Sixth day, both are present. Seventh day, both are present. Now, what is the relation between them? 100% they are related. Now, based on this, if student 1 present, can you tell whether about the student 2? Will present or not present? Assume these two students are having the high correlation, that is 100% correlation. In that one of the student is present today means automatically second student also will present because they are having the relation like that. For example, sometimes this student is present. Okay. Though the student is present also, sometimes he may present, he may not present. Now, can you predict whether this person was present means other student will present or not present? Can you predict now? No. There is a possibility. For both of them, there is a possibility. But earlier, you have 100% you have predicted. So, when we are having the high correlation, prediction is very easy. When we are having the less correlation, the prediction is difficult. The higher the correlation, the prediction is more easy. Okay, now, so here the correlation, okay, the correlation along with the in the correlation, what is the difference between the covariance versus correlation? Means covariance will give you the direction only. What is meant by direction? Means x increases, y increases or decreases. How you will get that one? Means you will get by using the sign. So based on the sign, in the covariance, what are the sign is there? If the sign is positive, x increases, y increases. If sign is negative, x increases, y decreases. Directly proportional, indirectly proportional. But in the correlation, you will get the direction, means same direction you are going to get the sign. So whatever you get in the covariance, same thing you get in the correlation also. Along with this, strength also you will get. How much they are correlated. Direction along with the strength also. How much percentage? Percentage will be how much? From 0 to 100. 0 to 100 percentage. Tell me value wise. Value wise. What is value wise? 0 to 1. So correlation value, what is the range of correlation? So 0 to 1. But whereas here covariance, it can be infinity also. Now coming to the negative. In the negative side. In the negative side also correlation is possible. For example, these two are highly correlated in the positive direction, highly correlated in the negative direction. So here you are having in terms of correlation, what is the range of correlation is in terms of -1 to +1. That is the range of correlation. Whereas the range of this one is -infinity to +infinity. This is -1 to +1, whereas this one is -infinity to +infinity. Is the point is clear? Done? So now let us take the correlation. What is the formula for correlation? What is the formula for correlation? Means now first before moving to the correlation, guys, here first covariance. I'm going to take the covariance of x comma y. What is the formula? Sigma of x minus x bar into y minus y bar divided by n minus 1. This is sample of population. It is a sample. For population, covariance on a population data, sigma of x minus mu of x or x bar, both are same only. There will be no difference. So in the numerator, there is no difference in the numerator basically. Denominator only difference majorly. Numerator will not have any difference. Your x bar is equal to mu of x, both are same. Your y bar is equal to mu of y, both are same. No difference. Denominator only will make the difference. Now while calculating, how you are going to calculate? Whether it is population covariance or sample covariance, how you will calculate? For example, you have received some x values and y values. What you will do? For calculation purpose, what is the first step you will calculate? X bar, y bar. After that, x minus x bar. After that, y minus y bar. After that, x minus x bar into y minus y bar. After that, summation of x minus x bar into y minus y bar. Summation value. With this, you will get the numerator. Denominator is automatically the number of records minus 1. So this is the calculation which is involved in the covariance. Point is clear, everyone? Now, coming to the, okay, numerator will not have any difference in the population variance, population covariance or sample covariance. Numerator is same. Even in the population variance and sample variance also. Variance, do you remember the variance formula? That is sigma of x minus x bar whole square divided by n. So in the numerator there is no difference. Comes only always in the denominator. Denominator only, instead of considering n, we have to take the n minus 1. What is this concept is called as Bessel correction. Right? Now, coming to the next concept called as correlation, and one of the most important one, guys. Correlation of x comma y. What is the formula means? Sigma of, covariance of x comma y divided by standard deviation of x into standard deviation of y. Standard deviation of x into standard deviation of y. That is the correlation value. And that is nothing but sigma of x minus x bar into y minus y bar divided by n minus 1 in the numerator divided by, what is sigma of x formula? That is standard deviation of x. What is the formula of standard deviation of x? Square root of sigma of x minus x bar whole square divided by n minus 1 into sigma of y minus y bar whole square into n minus 1. Now, observe this one. Sigma of x minus x bar into y minus y bar divided by n minus 1, which is entire numerator as it is. In the denominator, what I am going to do means sigma of x minus x bar whole square divided by square root of n minus 1. Is that okay? Into sigma of y minus y bar whole square divided by square root of n minus 1. Is that fine? Now, in the denominator, square root of n minus 1 into square root of n minus 1. So, which is nothing but n minus 1. This is fine. This one and this one is cancelled. This is also fine. Now, whether it is depending on the number of records? No. So, here, whether population correlation and sample correlation are same or different? Both are same. Here, if you write n also not a problem, obviously you will also get here n, square root of n into square root of n only. If you write n minus 1 also, square root of n minus 1 into square root of n minus 1. So finally, this one will be cancelled. So that is the reason population correlation and sample correlation are same. Point is clear? The reason? Okay. Now, so once you remove this part, after removing this part, now whatever you are having, this is the formula for correlation. Now you may ask a question, sir, can we remove this square and square root also? No, that is not possible. Why, sir? Because this square was not applied for this one. This is a summation of all this one. For sum it is square root, not for x minus x bar whole square. Sum it is square root. Okay. Now let's see how to calculate. For example, you are having the two columns like this. Values like this, values are there. Some values are there. Take any value of your choice. How to calculate the correlation between them? Means, what is the first step you have to calculate? Means x minus x bar. For that, first you have to calculate x bar value, y bar value. After calculating x minus x bar, from there you have to calculate y minus y bar. After that, you have to calculate x minus x bar whole square, y minus y bar whole square, x minus x bar into y minus y bar. So these are the columns which you have to create. First one is x minus x bar, y minus y bar, x minus x bar whole square. That is nothing but this column square. Y minus y bar is nothing but this column square, followed by x minus x bar into y minus y bar. Summation of x minus x bar whole square. Summation means what? Adding all the numbers. And followed by square root of this, that is x minus x bar whole square, square root of this one. Similarly, y minus y bar whole square, square root of sigma of y minus y bar whole square. Calculate the value. Next, summation of x minus x bar into y minus y bar. Now, correlation formula is nothing but numerator, this value you will get, right? Divide by this value into this value. Everything is completed. Is that clear? How to calculate the correlation manually? Now, let's take with an example and let us calculate. Now, give me some values. In the interview like this only they'll ask. Can you take any randomly 5 values of x? Choice is yours. You only tell me. Anyone? One student. Give some values. One. Some values. 1, 7, 9, 13. Okay. One student has given the 1, 7, 9, 11 and 13. Now you take the y values. 0, minus 3, 7, 8, 15. Okay. Now in the interview they'll ask like this only. The question is like this. Take some data. Could you calculate the correlation? Now you have to calculate the correlation. Now, since you have given some random numbers like this, now what happens when you calculate the x bar and when you calculate the y bar, there is a possibility of decimals. Okay, some student has given the numbers. One student has given these numbers. One student has given these numbers. Your choice you have given. Okay, now see, this is one example. Remember, example number 1 by student. One of the student has given the data. Now, example number 2. I am choosing my data. Randomly only I will write. I will also write randomly only, but I will take like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one I will take 6, 8, 5, 4, 9. First I will cross check myself. This is 14, 19, 23, 23 plus 7. I will adjust this number. Last number I will not tell. First I will calculate in my mind when I am giving the numbers, I will do the calculation. 6 plus 8, 14, 19, 23 plus 7. So that 30. 30 divided by 5, 6. So y bar will be, round number will come. Here also x bar will be the 3. If I give my random number, what happen? Decimal will come. Then I require the calculator. Now, for me now calculator is not required. I can do manually like this. So whenever they ask the question, give some random numbers. Don't give big numbers or anything. Always choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that would be easy for calculation for you. Okay, even I can choose 30,000, 12,000, 8,000, 2,000 also I can choose. If I choose any number of my choice means, what happens means, calculation only will take more. 100% in the interview they have given this question, they are asking to pick any numbers means, 100% they'll ask to do the max only. Otherwise, why they'll ask to pick the numbers? Okay, pick any numbers means they'll give for calculation purpose. Now always better to choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can even choose that one also, but if I choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you will get the correlation value as 1. And you'll not, so just I tried with the different numbers. X minus X bar, 1 minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. Y minus Y bar, 6 minus 6, 0. 8 minus 6. What is 8 minus 6? 2. 5 minus 6, minus 1. 4 minus 6, minus 2. 7 minus 6, plus 1. Now, x minus x bar whole square. Now, for me, calculation is easy. Same logic we apply on this now. After this, now you'll understand why I have chosen these numbers. Okay, later you'll understand why I have chosen these numbers. You'll understand. Second time onwards, you will also select in that way. Easy numbers you will select instead of taking the big numbers. Okay, x minus x bar. What x minus x bar whole square. What is the value of x minus x bar? 4, 1, 1, 4. Sigma of x minus x bar whole square is equal to 10. Square root of sigma of x minus x bar whole square, which is square root of 10. Next, y minus y bar whole square, that is nothing but 0, 4, 1, 4, 1. Now, what is the summation of y minus y bar? Y minus y bar total, what is the sum? 5, 9, 10. Oh, this is also 10. Okay, next I am going to take x minus x bar into y minus y bar. Y minus y bar, that is minus 2 into 0, 0. 1 in, minus 1 into 2, minus 2. 0 into minus 1, 0. 1 into minus 2, minus 2. 2 into 1, 2. Now, summation of x minus x bar into y minus y bar. What is the value? Minus 2. Now, what is the correlation is? Correlation is equal to minus 2 divided by square root of 10 into square root of 10. That is minus 2 divided by 10, which is minus 0.2. Is the point is clear? What is the correlation between this data? What are the data I have chosen? For this data, it is minus 0.2. Is that clear? How to calculate manually the correlation? Everyone. Now, so let us try the same data set here. I am taking the pd dot data frame. Inside that, I am choosing the x. What is the x means? What are the values of x? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, comma, y. What is the y values I have taken miss? 6, 8, 5, 4, 7. Okay, these are the values. Okay, this is my data frame. Data frame. Okay, now let me choose this one as df. df is equal to, okay, now df dot corr, correlation. Now what is the value I am getting? 0.2 minus 0.2. Is that clear now? Everyone, just substitute in the formula, guys. What is the formula? Correlation formula. What is the correlation formula? COR is equal to sigma of x minus x bar into y minus y bar divided by square root of sigma of x minus x bar whole square into square root of y minus y bar whole square. What is the value you got here? Minus 2. What is the value you got here? This value, 10. What is this value? 10. So that is nothing but minus 2 divided by 10, which is minus 0.2. Sir, Here 4 values are there, no sir, but you got only one value now. This is the correlation of x comma x. For that particular column to into that particular column, what happens? What is the correlation? What is the correlation? Same column to same column. So for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is there. For this column, this is x. That is x bar. What is x bar? 3. Now same value to same. What happens? What is the correlation formula? COR is equal to sigma of x minus x bar into again x minus x bar only, right? Divide by square root of sigma of x minus x bar whole square into square root of sigma of x minus x bar whole square. This is nothing but sigma of x minus x bar whole square. So now what is the value you have got? 10 divided by square root of 10 into square root of 10. What is the answer? Correlation of that column to that column only always will be 1. Numerator and denominator will be the same basically. Okay, this square root will cancel, and this one, both are same basically. So when as per the formula, when numerator and denominator is same, the value will be always equal to 1 only, right? So correlation of that column to that column will be 1. This is correlation of x comma x. What is this one? X comma y. What is this one? Y comma x. Y comma x and x comma y both are same only now. Now this one. This is y comma y. Y comma y will be 1. Is the point is clear, guys? Everyone? Any question? Correlation. Right? Sir, for example, if I am having the three columns, sir, Z column, let's add the Z column. In the Z column, I am going to take 6, 8, 12, 4, 10. For example, I have taken like this. Okay. Now, if I apply the correlation matrix, what is the matrix size I am going to get? 3 by 3. What is the first value I am going to get? X, Y, Z. Similarly, X, Y, Z. 3 by 3. What are the matrix of 3 by 3 I am having? In this, what is the first value? The correlation between x comma x. What is the x comma x correlation? 1. What is the correlation between y comma y? 1. What is the correlation between z comma z? 1. So diagonal values are going to be always 1 in the correlation matrix. In the covariance matrix, diagonal values are going to be variances. In the correlation matrix, diagonal values are going to be 1. Now, what is this one? Correlation of x comma y. In covariance matrix, covariance of x comma y. Here, correlation of x comma y. What is this one? Correlation of x comma z. What is this one? Correlation of y comma z. And this one, both will be the same. Relation between A and B, the same relation will be between B and A also. Right? And you are going to get the output like this. See? So what are these two values are same? These two values are same, and these two values are same. Means symmetrical matrix. How you have got the symmetrical matrix in the covariances? Here also symmetrical matrix only. Then what is the difference? Means here diagonal values can be from minus infinity to infinity, but here the diagonal values will be only 1 always. Point is clear? The difference is clear, guys. What is the difference between correlation and covariance? Means diagonal values. What are the diagonal values are there? No, not only for normal distribution data. It can be applied on any type of data. Okay. It can be applied on the any type of data. Any numbers you can apply, not only normal distribution. You can apply on any numbers covariance and correlation, but you have to involve two columns. On single column you cannot calculate, because in the formula x minus x bar into y minus y bar is there. Y minus y bar means second column should be there. Without second column, how we can apply? So minimum two columns are required. Is the points are clear? Covariance and correlation. Yes or no? So this is the various measures which are available in the statistics. Now I'm going to show you a interesting project, which is live project, which will be done by my company. Okay, as most of you are familiar, I assume. If you are not familiar also, I am the founder and CEO of one of the company. I am having my own company called as SS Data Solutions. Some of the students in this class are already familiar with this. Some of the students, they may not be familiar. I am having one own company called as SS Data Solutions. And here, what are this company is going to work means, it is going to work on the related to stock market. Okay, and we are developing one project in terms of stock market, and some project related to make the profits. So we want to use the some analysis, and this stock market analysis, whatever we are doing now, this completely is only data analytics. No data science, no artificial intelligence, nothing. Only data analytics, purely data analytics project. Based on the past data, we are having the data with us from April 2005 to till date. What are the data is the entire data of stock market data, day wise we are having, not minute wise. Day wise entire data is available with us. Day wise, what are the stock prices are there, everything. Data we have collected first. So almost it is a 20 years data, close to 20 years data, almost 19-20 years. Okay, so 20 years data we are having, and based on this we are working on the stock market for two purposes. One is for trading purpose and second one is for investment purpose. Two different purposes, both are not same. Trading means if I get the profit immediately, I will use that one. I means I will sell off my positions and I will take the profits. Investment means I will invest in the company. As the company grows, I will also grow. Company day by day, every company will grow, right? Naresh IT, when they have started 20 years back, Naresh IT, what are the level of the Naresh IT, and today what are the turnover they are making is obviously different. On the day one, when they have started in the year of 2000s or 1980s, somewhere, I don't know exactly, whenever they have started, they make yearly some certain profit. Now they are making more amount of profit. According to the profit, they also grow. Whoever has invested in the Naresh IT, they will grow. Same way. So this is called as investment. As long you are in the company, automatically your income also will increase as the company increases. If the company falls, means your money also falls, right? So this is investment, and one is called as trading. Now I'm going to explain for you the trading related concept, one concept which our company is working as of now. Okay, still it is going on. Okay, now just I will show you with a live proof. Many people will say that stock market profit or that one, this one, they'll give the tips and that one, all these things in the market, so many things are going on. But simply I will show you with the live proof in my case. Okay, this is the website where I have invested the money since everything was removed now. In the old laptop, I mean, in the old one, everything is auto connected. Now, suddenly, I have forgot my password also. Okay, just a minute, guys. Just me reset the password, and I will tell you what is the reason. I'll show you all these things. I'll tell you the reason also, and you'll understand the importance of descriptive statistics, the measures. What are the measures we have done everything? Just give me for 2 minutes. Yeah, guys. Online students, could you please confirm? Done. So here, so I'm going to show you my live. What are the my account is there? This is my account, and coming to this account, what are the account I'm having? So here, so this is my profit and loss. What are the profit and loss I have made in the year of 2023 to 24? Between 23-24 financial year, and what is the loss I have made is almost close to 6 lakhs. 6 lakhs 9,000 rupees loss I have made from the April 2023 to March 2024. April 1st, 2023 to 31st March 2024. At that time, without doing some kind of analysis, just by blindly doing some kind of additional trading or something we used to call, and we used to do this. Okay. Now, after that, we have started exploring why we are getting the loss. Many people has told that stock market means only this, and this we call it as F and O. What is F and O means? It is called as derivative market. In as per the statistics, if you type in the Google in Indian derivative market, what are the derivative? This is called as derivative market. So derivative markets, what are the persons are doing in the derivative markets? 95% of the people are getting the loss. Just type in the Google. How much percentage of people are getting the profit in the Indian derivative market means 95% of the people, only 5% of the people are getting the profit. And then we have started doing the analysis, and from that analysis I want to make the things, and from that now you see in terms of same, okay, reports. Instead of selecting the last financial year, I'm selecting from 2024 to 31st March 2025, that is still yesterday. Okay, this is the one, and I have made almost close to 19 lakhs profit after the charges. Total basically 21 lakhs basically profit. In that 2 lakhs 63,000 taxes I have paid. Now net profit only it is 18 lakhs 93,000 from minus 6 lakhs to plus 19 lakhs. So now to get this plus 19 lakhs profit, what are the logic I'm going to apply, right? Some logic I will apply. Even today also I have made some profit. So today's profit is around 70,000 approximately, right? Now what are the profit amount or something, all these things, okay? Just I'm showing you the live, what are the amount I have made the profit also I'm showing you, right? Now this entire profit amount, what I have made after the descriptive analytics only, pure statistics, that too descriptive statistics only. To be more precise, using the correlation only. Okay. So what happened means here I have identified some strategies. In the trading, multiple logics will be there. What is data analysis? Do you remember? I told you what is already data analysis. What is data analysis? Applying some questions and getting the answers, and from that finally concluding something what you have observed. So same logic I applied. Multiple things, multiple questions will be there. It is not one question or two questions or 1 day or 2 days project. So multiple things was done, and from that we have identified one of the logic called as pair trading. What is meant by this? It is available in the market. Everyone knows. Most of the people who are working in the market, multiple people knows. Only thing I have done is some additional thing. So what is pair trading means? We are going to buy one company. Okay, we'll buy and we'll sell one company. We can even sell also without, for example, if you think that this company is going to fall, though we are not having the shares with us also, we are not having the part of that company also, we can sell. Before also we can sell. And we can make the profits. That is only called as derivatives, basically. So I'm not going to teach you the stock market here. Just I want to tell you only one point related to statistics. That point I will highlight. Remaining things I will not highlight. Okay. So here I'm going to buy, I'm going to sell. So in the market, multiple people will do this one. They'll buy and they'll sell. And so for example, as of now, if I have to show you, can you see here my positions? Glenmark. Glenmark is the medical company. As everyone knows, medical pharmaceutical medicines are available. I have here, what is the number you are saying? Minus 2,900. Lupin, this is also pharma related only. How much quantity I have purchased means 2,000 quantity. If Lupin increase 1 rupee, 1 rupee increase in the Lupin, I will get the profit of 2,000. If Glenmark increase 1 rupee, I will get a loss of 2,900. Glenmark has to fall, Lupin has to increase, then only I will get the profits. Okay. Now the question is here, I have chosen these two companies. Question number 1, how you selected those companies? Multiple companies are there. How you selected these two companies only? How to select companies? Question number 1. How to select the quantity? Means how much quantity you have to sell. Is there any relation or there is no? Here 1 means there also 1, here 2 means there also 2. Is there anything? Relation is there. Means here first question answer is how to select the companies means I have chosen the companies like using the correlation. Which two companies are having the high correlation? Those two companies I have selected. Point is clear? What are the two? How I have selected this Glenmark and Lupin? On what criteria I have selected these two companies means these two companies are having the high correlation between them. Since they are having the high correlation between them, so I have chosen these two companies. So in the market, multiple companies are there, multiple correlations are there. We are having the entire data with us. In that only, again, all the logics are applied. I told you now, it is a combination of multiple logics. Sir, finally, for which logic you are getting this much of profit means how I can reveal the business secret? That is my project work now. If I tell you the answer, my entire project is based, right? Is the point is clear? But here we have started some analysis Okay, first what we have done is we have collected the data. We have kept all the data. Around 2000, around 200 companies are there. One company, one column. Company name like this. One company, one column. Like that, we are having how many columns? 200 columns are there. Correlation matrix you'll get. What is the size of the correlation matrix? 200 by 200. In that 200 by 200, we'll identify which are the having the high correlation, and that too both should be from the same companies only. Sir, how miss Python code is? You have to write the Python code for that. That is a project now. That is not in one line, guys. Every code will not be in the Python one line only. So df dot correlation, you have seen the answer, right? Those answer will be that one only, miss? No. For that, set of lines of codes are there. And we have written the code. And after writing the code, we have identified the for which companies the high correlation is that we have separated, and we got the multiple pairs. And in that, again, these two should belong to the same relation. That was separated, and followed by how to identify the quantity. Separate code is there for that. Like that we have identified, and once we have done, finally we are implementing that one, and based on that I am making the profits as of now. Okay, this is stock market is not my main profession now. Obviously most of you are familiar how many batches I am having in the Naresh IT. Okay, already existing only 3 batches are there, and from Monday new batch is going to start, data analytics, that too. So again I'm having the 4 batches at Naresh IT. Now where is the time for doing this one? Means it is and that too, the trading I will not do continuously by sitting in front of the laptop, because for morning class when I'm explaining the students, yeah, I may get the profit, I may get the loss. For example, I'm discussing in the class. When I'm getting in the class, during the class time, for example, stock market was given me for the negative. Should I sell? Or should I buy? Or should I do anything, miss? I can't do anything. I can't even touch my mobile phone only now. I will not even open also, right? But still this strategy will work. How this strategy will work means I have identified in such a way. Now, for example, some of the times what happens means we'll get a bad news. Suddenly Russia-Ukraine war starts. We'll get one news like that. What happens next day morning? Market will crash. Market crash also for me no problem, because I have sold one of the company now. That company will give the profit. Market suddenly rise also not a problem, because one company I have purchased now. That will give the profit. If market falls also for me profit, if the market increase also for me profit. Like that I have identified the strategy. Sir, means you'll not get the loss, sir. I'm not God now. Or if I continuously get the profit, I will not sit in Naresh IT now. That is the minimum logic, right? Again, if that much of profits if I get, and what are the money I will get? Daily if I get the 70,000, why I have to sit in Naresh IT? This is basic question, right? So here I'm getting with a good accuracy. When compared to other strategies, every strategy we have tried, everything we have worked, this is pure data analytics project. And in this data analytics project, why I am explaining for you now, right now, means the reason behind that is correlation. Now I'll show you a interesting one PPT. Okay, in front of you I'm typing. Just observe this one. Nifty 500, momentum 50. Okay, this is the one. Just I'm typing here like this. Observe this PPT. No need to do anything. Just a minute. Okay, so this is the PPT. Now in this PPT, okay, they are explaining to others. So this is the plots, all these things, right? Now before explaining the plots, how they are selecting the out of 500 companies, from top 500 companies, they are identifying the 50 companies. Can you see here? Weighted average G score. Can you see that word Z score? Do you know what is Z score? Now you know, right? Earlier, you know how they are calculated. Now you read this one. Now how this calculation was done. Now you'll understand. Show this same thing to others, whether they'll understand or not. Cross check. Maybe to understand for you, it will take 10 minutes or 15 minutes to understand because you may not know what is stock market. But once I give the data to you, you do the calculation easily. But others also cannot do that because see here, completely the calculation is standard deviation. Okay. This is mean value and standard deviation, z-score. What all these technical words are related to statistics. In this complete statistics only is there. And after the statistics, once they calculated the companies and with that companies, how much profit they have generated, how much amount of profits they have generated, and they are showing this one. Others, whoever has invested in the April 2005, they have made with the 15x, means they have invested 1 lakh rupees, means now after 19 years, how much amount they are having, means 15 lakhs with that. 15 times your money was raised. Now, but if you have identified by using the statistics and if you have done properly, means you'll get 68 lakhs. 1 lakh only. Investment is same. You will also invest 1 lakh only. I will also invest 1 lakh only. But if you have received some amount of 15 lakhs, but I have received in terms of 68 lakhs, what is the difference? Is the point is clear? So this calculations, everything was done using the statistics. What is this plot is called as line plot. You'll next class is that one only. Once we complete the statistics, next one is plots only. With that, everything will be completed. Python with Python will be completed. We have to go to the next tool. Python tool will be completed. We'll move to the SQL followed by Power BI, like this one tool. Okay. So these are all the statistics. Using the statistics, they are showing to us how much profit percentage they have made. So now you'll understand the importance of statistical analysis and what is the importance of standard deviation, z-score. 100% guys, remember this one. Okay, in your life, one day will come. In everyone life, this day has to come. Okay, maybe 1 year late or maybe next month only you'll get, I don't know, but one day will come. What is that day is? You will have some extra money. 100% you will have some extra money. Now you'll have the question, what I have to do? What I have to do? This question 100% has to come in your mind. One day will come. When it will come is when your income is more than your expenses. For example, you are earning 1 lakh rupee. In that 50,000, if you spend also, still 50,000 will be in your bank account. What to do? Whether to purchase gold, silver, or to purchase any car, building, that one, something you have to purchase or you have to save that one. What to do? One day will come. On that day, you will recollect. And the name is called as SRK, and you will come to me. And at that time, I'll charge for you and I'll give the tip for you. And that only, this is the work which we are doing, investment. I told you the second one, that one. By that time, it will come. Right? Everyone day's life is common because whoever the working professionals are there in this class, I think you already know this one. In your surroundings, many people will discuss. I am investing in this fund, I am doing this fund, I am purchasing gold, I am kept in the fixed deposit. Everyone will discuss this one. The topic is common. But many people don't know financial discipline. Just type in the Google after the class. In India, how many people knows financial discipline? Means you'll get the answer as 1% only in the India knows. 1 to 2% people. What is meant by financial discipline means if you get 100 rupees, in that how much you have to spend, how much you have to save, how much you have to go for the tours, everything, some formulas are there. Many people don't know anything. Finally, they'll get some money, they'll spend, they'll enjoy, they'll do whatever they want. And month starting, on first they'll receive the salary. Till 20th, they'll be extraordinarily happy. On 21st to 25th, okay. 26th, they'll start asking the others, array, send at least 10,000, 5,000, something. Again, first they'll repay. This is the routine story, common story with the most of the people. And that there is some lag in that. Means some people don't know that one. So identifying that space and developing the business from that, which we have started our own company and we are working on that basically. It will take time, guys. It was started only 6 months back. It will take so much of time to establish and it has to go further. Miss, it will take so much of time. I know that one. But just I want to tell you only one point of importance of descriptive statistics in the data analytics. Why I have told you this entire story with my profits and this one, that one, all these things means not to show my what are the earnings I'm making. That is not my interest. My interest is I want to show you the importance of statistical measures. What are the statistical measures we are having? Importance of statistical measures in data analysis. With the statistical measures only, entire data analysis will be done. So you have to practice more on the data descriptive statistics. The more you are good at the descriptive statistics, you will enjoy the data analysis. Of course, along with the logical questions also. You only have to think the questions, guys. Questions are by you only. But for every question, you have to get the answer. Creating the question is very simple. Getting the answer for that question only difficult. So if I ask the question, what is the average salary of a data analyst? Asking the question is simple only. Now, what is that answer, miss? Checking in the Google, collecting from various sources, from that one, this one, all this data collecting, and from that we calculate the average. That one. We have to get the data, and for that data, we have to apply the concept called as average. First question is important, later answer is important. Sir, as a data analyst, as a fresher, what is the maximum salary I can get? And it is possible. For example, in the Google, if you ask the question, it says that maximum salary for a freshers would be 10 lakhs. So really 10 lakhs is possible for a freshers means? Just type in the same question in the Google. How many people are getting 10 lakhs as a fresher in data analytics? You'll get the answer. When those people are getting the 10 lakhs, why we can't get? What they are having, what we are having means they have done additional work, means additional projects they have done. We have done 2 projects, means they have done 4 projects, they have gained the more subject. Now to gain the more subject, what we have to do? We have to involve into the projects. To involve into the projects, we require the statistical measures. Without statistical measures, nothing is possible. Is the point is clear? Everyone, the importance of statistics is clear. And that too importance of Z-score also clear. Z-score. At the time of Z-score, what you have taught is you'll get the only probability. Using the Z-score and Z-table, we'll calculate the probability, right? Z-table. But using the Z-score, so many things we can do. There are multiple applications, guys. One of the application is stock market. The stock market is not only the application in data analysis. Multiple applications are there. In the real life, I will use the Z-score in multiple cases. Sir, example, sir. Once we enter into the projects, you will only see now. You don't need to ask as of now. Guys, just now you are learning the measures. What are the various measures are there and how to calculate them. You are just understanding this. Now, you are going to see the what is the use and application. That application only called as project. Wait for another few days. You will see the entire application. Till now, whatever we have learned, all the things you will observe. Okay. Just as of now, you are seeing only the measures. I'm saying this is the measure. This is the way calculate. This is the measure. This is the calculation. This is the measure. This is the calculation. Now, once it is completed, I will show you the next plots. Matplotlib and Seaborn. And once it is completed, I will show you the application. And once application was done, that is data analytics project using the Python, You will understand the complete, all the things why we have done, what is the use in this situation, why, which one we have to use. Everything you'll understand. For all this, one point is called as project. But before to that, just understand these are the measures and what is the, how to calculate these measures and what is the use of each of them. What is the use? Just understand three questions. What is correlation? What is the use of correlation? Means it gives the relation between two variables. Relation means along with the direction, along with the strength. The higher the correlation, the prediction is easy. Now, what is the range of correlation? Range. What is the range? Means -1 to +1. When you will get the minus values, means when as x increases, y is decreasing, then sign will be automatically negative. Sign indicates only direction. Don't worry about the sign. Sign indicates direction. As x increases, y increases or decreases. This shows only the sign. Okay, sign gives the direction. Value is more important. In correlation, value is more important. Value tells you the strength, how much strength they are having. Okay, so here the correlation of x comma y is indicated by r of x comma y, r of xy. So how we are going to represent means r xy should be suffixed like this. Which two variables correlation is there? That two variables should be bottom. X comma xy or yz or zx or whatever it is, that should be in the bottom. The two variable names. Variable names means column names. Okay, so and here what are the r? It is represented by r. So mod of r, what is meant by mod of r? What is meant by mod? Positive and negative, anything. So if the mod of r is equal to 1, we call it as perfect correlation. It is called as perfect correlation. Mod of r is equal to 1. If the mod of r, it might be a negative value, it might be a positive value. If the mod of r is greater than or equal to 0.8, it is called as strong correlation. Strong correlation. If it is more than 0.8, it is called as strong. If it is more than 0.5, it is considered as moderate correlation. If it is more than 0.5 and less than 0.8, it is considered as moderate correlation. Now, if mod of r is greater than 0.2, it is called as weak correlation. Okay, if mod of r is greater than 0, only greater than 0, it is called as, greater than 0 means less than 0.2, it is called as very low correlation. Very low correlation. Very low correlation. Or this is called as weak or low correlation. You can use low correlation. If mod of r is exactly equal to 0, it says that no correlation. There is no relation between them. There is no relation between them. Is that clear? So this is correlation and covariance. And next, before moving, tomorrow we are going to discuss the inferential statistics. So before moving to the inferential statistics, first we should know what is central limit theorem. What is central limit theorem is the probability of a single value is always zero. So we have to estimate with a interval. So for that, what we are going to do is point estimate. We are going to estimate with a single value with plus or minus some error. We are going to take the error. So whatever we are estimating, x bar plus or minus sigma by square root of n. That is nothing but x bar minus sigma by square root of n to x bar plus sigma by square root of n. Right? Everyone completed? So that is central limit theorem. Now in the central limit theorem, there is one disadvantage. What is the disadvantage? Means central limit theorem will give the interval, but that interval, what is the probability will be there for that interval? Means any interval can be there. What are the interval you are having? For this interval, what is the probability? What is the probability for this interval? Means the probability can be any value. The probability can be any value. So that I want not any value. I want the C. Do you remember one concept called as in the Z table? If I give the Z score, you know how to calculate the probability? I will give the Z score. How to calculate probability? You know, right? I will give G score. You will calculate probability. If I give the probability, can you calculate Z score? That is also possible, right? Done. Now, similarly, I will give you interval. For the interval, can you calculate the probability? What is the probability for the given interval? You know, right? In the students' marks distribution, what is the probability between 60 to 80? Have you calculated, right? For every interval, you know how to calculate the probability now. Now, I will fix the some probability, some number I will fix now. According to the fixed probability, you have to give me the interval. And this concept only called as confidence interval. The next concept is called as this one we are going to understand now. Already you know this one. You already know when I give the interval how to calculate the probability also. Now I'm going to give the probability. According to the probability, you have to tell me the interval. Sir, what is this, sir? Very simple. See, now earlier, what are the question you have applied for the marks, students marks? Okay, marks with average of, what is the average marks? Means average of 60 and standard deviation of 10, right guys, in the notes. Average marks of 60 with a standard deviation of 10. Draw the normal distribution diagram. Draw the normal distribution diagram. With a mu of 60 and sigma of 10. Completed diagram. Now, okay, now tell me what is the area which has the 68% probability, that is 0.68. What is the area covered with 0.68? 0.68 means right side 0.34 should be there, left side 0.34 should be there. Now tell me what is the area? So this is 60. So this side 70, this side 50. What is the interval? So 50 to 70. 60 to 70 will give you the 34%. This side it will give the 34%. So I have given the probability. For the probability you have given the interval. For the probability you have given the interval. Instead of this one, if I have given what is the probability of 50 to 70. Tell me guys, what is the probability means? What is the answer you will give? 0.68, right? Now, if I give this question, you will tell me this one. If I give this one, you have to tell me this one. That concept is called as confidence interval. Confidence means fixed probability interval. For a given probability, calculating the interval. Right? So from that, we'll continue in the tomorrow's class. What is confidence interval and how the confidence interval is related to inferential statistics. All these things you'll see in the tomorrow's class. Okay? Everyone is clear now? If anyone has any questions, please ask. What are the questions you are having? Guys? For probability of 0.68, what is the interval? Interval is 50 to 70. Now, for example, tell me guys, tomorrow you tell me probability of 0.9. For probability of 0.9, what is the interval? Probability of 0.9 means right side 45% should be there, left side 45 should be there. So right side, for what area 45% you will get, calculate right side, automatically left side you will get. I want total probability should be 0.9 and tell me what is the interval. Similarly, probability should be 0.8. What is the interval? Similarly, 0.95 and 0.8. For this, tell me tomorrow. You think from your perspective and try. If not possible, tomorrow I'll explain. Okay. See, one more time I'm showing this one. This is 60. I want 0.68. 0.68 by 2 is what? 0.34. So for this one, I want the 0.34 area. What is this number is going to be? Once you calculated this number, so right side how much you added, left side also that much only you have to subtract. So 60 plus 10, 70 you have got. Now left side 60 minus 10, that is interval is 50 to 70. So once you calculated right side area, automatically same value on the left side also, or left side area you calculate, same thing. Now for 0.9, what you have to do? Same way, divide by 2, which is 0.45. Now you have to see for which value you are going to get the 0.45. This value you have to identify. This value you have to identify. Once you have identified, you know right side how much distance, same distance on the left side also. Automatically you'll get the interval. Start thinking from your perspective. Give a try. Today you give a try. If possible, complete. If not possible also, don't worry. We'll do in the tomorrow's class. Right? If anyone has any questions, please ask. What are the questions you are having? Right? Yeah. Still, anyone? Any questions? Strength means nothing but value. Sapna. Strength means correlation value. You will get sign along with the value now. When you are doing the correlation, sign will be there, value will be there. Two things will be there. For example, this one only. Here you are having the minus 0.2. What is this minus 0.2 means? Minus indicates the direction. 0.2 indicates the strength. The relation between X and Y, 20% they are correlated. 20%. The relation between X, Y and Z, how much is the correlation between Y and Z? 0.3. That is 30% they are correlated. 30% they are correlated. And that to positive direction or negative direction? Positive. Simple. That's it. Sign indicates the direction. Value indicates the strength. Yeah, others you can leave. If no questions, you can leave. No questions, you can leave, guys. Yeah, everyone, please, you can ask what are the questions you are having.